Welcome back to a new game that I guess I shouldn't say welcome back, but welcome back to the channel and welcome to a new game that I have been playing for a few years. So it's not really new to the world, but it's new to my channel. I quite enjoy this game. It's kind of fun. I hope you guys enjoy it and check it out. It is made by Come To Us, and they are very fun and they are very interactive with the people. They're always doing events for the game. Where you can get good stuff, you can get good monsters and stuff like that, and yeah. So what this game is summoning game. You play as a summoner. You never really see your character, but you see your friend. I can't remember her name oddly enough how much I play, but with my account, she doesn't really talk to me more because I pretty much did everything. I'm just collecting monsters and trying to get new stuff. So she teaches you the ropes, how to summon monsters, how to ruin them, which runes have special properties. Plus attack, like 1+3 attack, +7 attack. They get higher every time you level up to level 15, and as every 3 levels, so if I hit level 3 rune, from leveling it up, I'll get a sub property, which could be another thing, like HP plus HP 5%, so I'll gain 5% more health. Or accuracy, which I don't really know what it does. I've never really even bothered to try it. But let's jump right down in and get some watch. Mana Crystal. The Mana Crystal, a pure crystal containing fearsome power. The magic war that begun over this mysterious power lasted over 100 years and ended with the surprising solution called the Sky Arena. Under the supervision of the Council of Summoners, all disputes were settled by a battle in the arena. The victorious would be granted anything their hearts desired. The first rule of the arena was simple. Accept the challenge. Those who are ready will deserve the honor of victory. Well, guys, that was it. So, the name I have chosen for this is Mega Rowlet. Rowlet is the grass starter from Pokemon Moon, Sun, Ultra Moon, and Ultra Sun from the Alola region, which is the newest games so far, which not new anymore because they're I think about a few years old. Well, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon are probably about half a year to a year old, and we are getting ready for Hey There Eevee and Hey There Pikachu, which sadly I cannot play because I do not own a Nintendo Switch, but if you don't know what that is, look it up. Rowlet's a cool looking Pokemon. Its evolution line is pretty cool. I love it. I love its attacks. It was the first starter I chose when I first got Moon on release day with my cousin, and we always had a rivalry going on. We would battle all the time. Yeah, let's see just how well. Sorry I'm tired, guys. I didn't get any sleep until like 7 o'clock in the morning, and it is 12. So it is now 1:14, so you can see how much sleep I got. And my phone is down, so I'm gonna plug it in real quick. Alright, so let's go. Mega Rowlet. And up there's just downloading. That's sad, so we can't use Mega Rowlet. Alright. Let's try blue. Whoops. guys, what's going on? This is one thing I always say about games like this. You always have to come up with your own nickname. And when there's never a random button, it's hard. Try Rowlet Gaming. Not allowed. Looks like you're Uzumaki Ko. So, let's see. You guys will now see our friend. There she is in the little corner. Or right there. What's up? You guys. Elliot, that's her name. You made it. I've been waiting for you. I'm Elliot. I'll be assisting you from here on out. It's an honor and I'll do my best till the day you rule the arena. We've all been abuzz with excitement. You came very highly recommended by Durant. By the way, how do you know Durant? I got a message from him. My friend, you finally decided to join the arena. I'm glad to hear you'll be joining the forces. Times have been tough. You see, the Council of Magicians have obstacles to overcome. And many obstacles to overcome. The arena must be protected at all costs to resolve conflicts and keep the strong from overpowering the weak. Though I wouldn't object if you rose to the top to take it all. Haha. But that's what the way the world turns, and it's a time for you to take full control. I'll be looking forward to watching you. I've been running around, preparing here and there, but fixing this place will be no easy task. But I have faith in you. Let me introduce you to the island. You need manstones to use magic. This is the pond of... Six stars in total. You can summon 1 star, 2, 3 stars in the in the uncommon scrolls, 3, 4, 5 stars in the mystical scrolls, which you see are the fire ones. But 3, 4, 5 scrolls are 4 stars are a little harder to get than 3 stars, and 5 stars are very rare but very powerful. Like you can get a dragon knight, a chimera, which is a giant beast, and they can all do great things. There's even a thing called an oracle who has something to do with time. I've never actually gotten her. And yeah, and there's 5 attributes. As it'll tell you later, there's fire, which is strong against wind. Wind that is strong against water. Water that is strong against fire. So those 3 counteract each other. And then there's wind, or light and dark, which counteract each other. So light is strong against dark, and dark is strong against light. And light and dark aren't very common because you only can get them from a light and dark scroll, which you have to get pieces or a whole month of logging in to get it, or through an event. This last event, the Monster Midnight thing, you had to do 30 challenges, and it was the same challenge, 4 same 4 challenges every day, but the prizes were different every third day. Every third challenge, you would get a prize. Summoning stones, which allow you to summon certain monsters, which have a set of 3 stars, 4 stars, and 3 5 stars. Again, still hard to get the 5, or 4 for that matter. A mystical scroll, as I just talked about, and what was it? I think it was crystals. As you can see right here, mana summon, mystical summon. Under the mystical scrolls, you use crystals, which are hard to get in a sense. You can get a mine, which will give you one every 12 hours or so. And the arena, where you can fight rivals who you once you beat are on a timer to reset. But if you beat them, you get 2 crystals. And if you beat a new area in the dungeon, which you'll see later on in probably next episode or something, you get 5 crystals. And every time you level up, you get 5 crystals. So Not that it's hard to get crystals. It just takes a while. So don't be alarmed if you're playing this game for the first time and be like, I'm not getting any I'm not getting any crystals. How am I supposed to get these cool summons? Now, people tell me you aren't supposed to use them for summons. I thought you're supposed to use them for recharges to where you can get more energy to go on more missions or more mana if you want to buy something. I say I don't care because I'm trying to get, on my actual account, I'm trying to get more 6 stars. And for that, I need more monsters to evolve, so I need more 3 stars and 4 stars to be able to actually level up. But anyways, let's continue. Summon the unknown scroll. You can summon a monster between 1 to 3 stars using an unknown scroll. Summon now? Yes. Alright, let's see what we get. I know what we get. It's the same 3 monsters every time for the tutorial. A Hellhound. You can awaken monsters too, by the way. So, it will change their look, first of all, and will change how strong they are. And it could give them a new ability. Alright, now this one's going to be the same thing. It's going to be a fairy, which is a support healer. Each one has a role that they can take on, and different wind attribute or different attributes of that, like a fairy. Hello. Alright. Seems one of my headphones is tired on me. Alright. Well, let's keep going. Garen Force. This is the first area where it will teach you what battle is. Now, put in the fairy and the Hellhound, and yeah, it's long. Most monsters have leader ability, which will say this one gave us all monsters have a 20% more resistance. Which means if they try and do something like put you to sleep, you have a 20% more chance to not be put to sleep. Or if they try and put in continuous damage, which will do a certain amount of damage depending on your max HP each round for a certain amount of rounds. And the rounds go not once everyone goes, but once your monster is ready to attack. Like, you see these blue bars, see how I'm ready to attack? If I had that thing on, as soon as I was able to attack and choose this, I would have taken some damage. Now, Hellhound can actually siphon damage. The target arrow differs according to the attribute relationship. Yellow is fair, green is favorable, and red is unfavorable, which means water, since these things are red, they're fire abhors. So my water fairy will do more damage, or statistically will do more damage than my fire hellhound. But my fire hellhound is an attack monster. Water fairy is a support character. Let's bump it up to 2 just so it goes by a little faster. You can change the battle speed to 1 times, 2 times, and 3 times. And now let's show you what this is. Bite your enemy continuously that inflicts great damage. You also have different abilities to use. While one will always be available to use, like the bite, because you can't have a move, this one will be able to reuse 3 turns. Now let's show it off. See, it's a powerful attack. I did that. I cleared the area. And I believe we get a scroll. Yeah, we get a scroll. So you're going to... Alright. You're going to see the next monster. The Vagabond Wind Style. Now, I never really liked this monster. I always trade it off or get rid of it as soon as I can because I never run out of it. Like I said, attribute relationships. Fire is strong against wind. Wind is strong against water. Water is strong against fire. Light and dark are strong against each other. Now, with somewhere no one can log in. Everyone tried for hours and hours and hours to get in. They couldn't get in since a new patch was made. And yeah, so everyone was saying, come to us, what's going on? Why can't we log in? It's saying this and this and this. And I've uninstalled my game and reinstalled it, and it's still not working. What do I do? This is what I was talking about. Come to us is always interacting with their players. They fixed it as fast as I can. So thank you guys so much for fixing it. I hope you know how much this game means to me. I've been playing it for about a few years, about 2 or 3 years since before I met my ex-girlfriend who I dated for 9 months. I met her even before I dated her when I was 16. I was dating this when I was like 16, maybe 15 and a half. So thank you guys so much. And since we had problems with it, they decided to give us a little gift once they got it fixed, which is 3 mystical scrolls, which are the ones to summon 3 to 5 stars. Which means that once we get that, technically, I'm gonna try and get them as soon as I can with this. Probably can't do it because I think it costs 10,000. And this is what I'm talking about power up. See how it says attack 3 and plus 6. It doesn't add 6 or it'll be 9. It will go 2 plus 6. Yeah, I know. Very, very messed up. It gives you everything you really need in this because you really need all this stuff. The power up allows you to sacrifice some monsters to another monster to level it up, or if you sacrifice a monster of the same type, like it doesn't matter what element. Like if I put a water hellhound and I sacrifice it to my fire hellhound, it will level up one of its skills, the bite or the double attack, which will increase some of the damage, or maybe it will reduce the time to where I can use it. It all depends on the monster, depending on what kind. Attack, it might reduce how much time I have left until I can use again. Support, it might add how much healing I get. With Fairy, I have a full level up Fairy on my account, and it reduces how much it increases time I have and reduces the amount of time I have to wait. Alright, power up. This blue mushroom is now food, and there you go. Until level 2, I gained 30 HP, 3 attack, and 2 defense. Well, not much, it will do. It is very good once you just keep leveling them and getting them up. And to evolve them, as you'll see later on when I'm ready to evolve, you need, if you're a 1-star, you need one 1-star monster to evolve. Like you have to sacrifice it and hit evolve. For 2 stars, 2-star monsters, 3 stars, 3-star monsters, 4 stars, 4-star monsters, 5-star monsters, which are very hard to come by. Now, on my other account, I have probably about 5 or 6, and I'm just trying to find the right one to level up because I have 2 Nat 5s on that account, a Desert Queen and a Fire Dragon Knight. I have a Wind Desert Queen and a Fire Dragon Knight. But I also have a powerful Wind monster that I want to evolve in place of my Wind Desert Queen. Alright, so let's just keep going. I believe now. Alright, that gives us 30. They're giving us all that. Summoner's War, and we get another scroll. Alright. Every time you level up, you get a max +1 energy, which energy is kind of hard to come by. Alright, well, let's see what. Let's summon this right now. So you can use those instead of good monsters. Like you can make that a 5-star monster, and 5 of them you can use all 5 to level up your favorite 5-star monster instead of having to sacrifice. You worked so hard to get there already. But let's get through at least another. Oh wait, let's do this real quick. Any chance to get more money is a good chance because then we get a faster chance. And if you have friends, you don't have. It doesn't have to be real life friends. You just random friends that you met and helped you on something. You could use their top monster. Mine's pretty good. It can heal itself every time it hits, and the more hits it takes, the less damage it takes. So every time it gets hit, the next time it gets hit, it will take less damage, and then I deal more damage. So in dice, I get stronger. But I usually save that guy. Leica, he's a Fire Dragon Knight. And just look at this guy. This guy is just a beast. And as you see, 5 out of 5, 6 out of 6. That means he's either used another Dragon Knight that he's gotten, which is very hard to do. It could have been a Man of Fire, because I actually hear collecting all the Dragon Knights is actually a pretty good thing. Or a Devil Mod, which is a black-looking creature. Like, it's like a little cupcake thing. If you do that, and if you sacrifice it to level up any monster, not only will your monster probably get a level from it, or not, depending on how high of a level your monster is, it will automatically increase randomly one of your skills. So he's got all that, and the more you put in, the more damage it will do. I'm sorry if I'm sounding weird, guys. My throat is hurting like crazy. I've been drinking my water as I talk, so sorry if you hear some weird noises, because my mic isn't really that good. Alright. It's the monsters. Watch out. Now, double attack that. And since I'm winning, they win for me first out of everyone else. And let's see what he can do. Slash Rock. Slash swings a giant sword to deal damage and decrease the target's defense for 2 turns with a 40% chance. That means I have a 40% chance to make it so they take more damage, which is very good for something if I can get this guy leveled up. And yeah. This attack will deal more damage according to your max HP. Slash weight. 10 chance for 2 turns. This attack will deal more damage according to because it only has a sliver of health left. The big monster in the center, I think he's the boss. Well, let's get him. Something I like about the fairy is, or most war types, is they have the ability to sometimes freeze a monster, which means until that blue bar goes by again, that monster can't attack. So like it would attack, or it would lose a turn basically, because once the bar fills up, it would be unfrozen if it had 1 turn left, or if it turns for multiple turns. I don't know why it's freezing, guys. Alright, let's just try and wait this out. Alright, there we go. Alright, and like we load up again. We gained 185 mana stones, which is somewhat good, but not good enough for what we need. Oh, and something else is each runes that you get have a now see, since I did put 2, it says energy. It's not the case for every one. Some will require 4 runes to have to give the bonus effect. This one, 2 set HP plus 15%. So I gain 15% more health. So I get 279 health. Bonus on the 1,860 that I have, plus and my attack 109 plus 108. So I have 117 attack, which is higher than my Hellhound and way lower than this guy. This guy is mainly based around the HP. He's supposed to be a defensive wall that's supposed to be able to take hits and use those abilities of his to, just decrease their defense and stuff. Oh wait, here we go. Energy recharge. Get 1 or more set effects of the energy rune. Not only did they give us that much, but we have enough to summon our first mystical scroll. Everyone, what do you think it's going to be? Fire, water, or wind? I will wait a little bit for you to pause the video. Comment below and tell me if you were right. I don't want anyone to just wait and then go back and then put fire if it was a fire or water. But let's see. We got 3 and we're opening our first one. Alright, it's a 3-star because there's no lightning. And it's a wind Amazon. So we got a better wind type monster already. And it has more attack than all 3 of my monsters. So what I like to do, I like to set it up like this because it has a wall and it's pretty much easier. Let's put in our new Amazon to try and test her out. See, on my other game, I have a magical archer who I love. Her attack is so ridiculous because I have roomed her right, and with help of people in the community. People in the community are always helping each other. It's so nice. Like, you ask a question, hey, is this monster good? Someone will say yes, depending on what you want to do. Or no, they'll be honest with you, like, no, that monster's not very good. Or, how do I ruin this certain monster? They'll either be like, don't, because he's not very good, or they'll give you the perfect recommendations for how they ruined their monster. It is very nice. Alright, 3 monsters. And let's try Wind Shot. See, that's why I like that Wind Amazon. That ability right there. It shoots 5, and if that was all water monster, it would have... Alright, piercing arrow. Shoots piercing arrows and inflicts damage proportionate to the enemy's max HP. Alright, we cleared the next area. An unknown scroll. And we have enough to summon. Let's summon it up, guys. See just what we get. I'm going to keep the Vagabond for food for my Hellhound. And we got a Mimic, which is sadly a Silver Star monster. And it costs mana stones to do a lot of things, but you get more mana stones as you go through, because you don't always get a scroll. It's actually kind of hard to get a scroll through the game. And then you have these when you first log in, or first create account, because they're one-time things that you can do. Alright, let's level up to level 5 real quick. Maybe finish Garen Forest, and then I will call the video quits. And my throat's starting to hurt some more, guys, so I'm going to take a drink. Again, sorry if you hear that weird noise. Sorry. I don't know why. I feel like my throat is just killing me. After this, I want to let my phone charge, and I'm probably going to watch more YouTube myself. And speaking of which, YouTube, I did a Fortnite stream recently, and I had a very nice guy come into my chat saying how he loved the stream and thought I was a good player, and he subbed and hit the bell button, which if you guys haven't done already, do it right now. You'll see more of this game. You'll see me stream Fortnite. You'll see me stream Overwatch, which I re-downloaded for one reason, and that one reason is Wrecking Ball. New heroes out, and I want to test them out, and I want to show you guys how he plays. I've tried. Now, speaking of which, we are going to be doing more Smite, Overwatch, and Fortnite on my PlayStation. More of this, and maybe even a Pokemon series on my phone again. But for you guys to be able to know that, I'm going to take the subscription button and smack that bell button so you are notified every time I make a video or go live. Thank you guys so much for understanding. And speaking of which, that character I was talking about, One Eye is his thing. 1EYE, all caps. Check out his channel, and he is very good. He plays a lot of Fortnite. He is very nice. And I was thinking of maybe hitting him up and asking if he wants to play duos. All depends on him. It would be very nice to have him play duos with me. He's a very good player, and he can probably help me get my first win of Season 5. But for now, let's continue. There's also an auto button, so if you don't want to just hit buttons all the time. And I don't know why it's freezing, guys. I am so sorry. Could be that my phone is just being stupid. I may have to reset it, which I'm probably going to do after this anyways, because my phone is stupid after a while. I didn't charge it all night. And that's another thing. If you are doing auto attack, you tap a monster. All monsters will focus that watch. Alright, that's because I didn't tap in time. So look, they're all attacking him instead of just randomly attacking whichever one, because they're both fire. And ooh, a mana crystal. Those are very rare drops. It's not easy to find a mana crystal in these things in runs, in scenarios, which are called, or dungeon runs. But dungeon runs are good because you can get materials like mana essence, which if you get enough, and enough essence of a certain kind, like water or fire or wind, you can awaken the monster, as I spoke before, and make it stronger, give it a new ability, or give it a new passive or leader ability. Sadly, we lost our Wind Amazon because Fireboars have the uncanny ability to make us to stun us for a round. Alright. We are on level 4 of 7, so this is level 5. And this is more blue, so our Wind Amazon will come in clutch here, especially in the boss. Each area has a boss monster of a different thing, different attribute, but never light or dark. It's always fire, water, fire, wind, water, fire, water, wind, water, wind, fire, and then it gets these weird ones which have no attribute, so they have no weakness. But oh, look at that! He almost killed it. And keep going. And as you see, it did a lot of damage, mainly because they were water monsters going against a wind monster. Now, I don't know what the fairy's train thought was there. She should have used her healing ability. Monsters will use any ability they can. Normally on auto, the fairy will heal the monster that has low health. But I guess she didn't this time. But anyways, let's keep going. Alright, another uncommon scroll. Now we got another thing. Battle basics. Use the water attributes weakness, fire attributes weakness, and wind attribute weakness. Alright. I have 21 scrolls, crystals, and I need 75 to summon. Alright, what do we get? A ghost. While not good, I can feed you to my Amazon. Oh, you probably noticed a small symbol by now if you haven't. On the bottom left corner of my Amazon and my Hellhound. What that is, if you awaken them and get them to a max level 4, and you get the others, Clonomia, Kali, and Prelia, you can fuse them together to get a rank. Or if you get other ones, you can get different kinds. Where's the one for the Hellhound? If I fuse all of them, I can get a water horse, whose name I will not try to pronounce, because I'll be sued. And if you get all 4 of these monsters, max level 5, or max star 5 stars, or max level, you can trade them up for a natural 5 star. Yeah. But I think it's freezing, so yeah, you can trade them up to our level 4s. And the most recent addition, which I want to get and would love to get, is that, yeah, Lauren, a light paladin. Paladins are the newest monsters in the game, along with the Chalk Room Dancers and Boomerang Warriors. I would love to get any one of them because they are awesome. But now, we are on 6 of 7. Let's keep going and see just how well we can do. You know Jackson took your thing again, right?
Huh?
Your headset, Jackson took it again.
Okay.
Just want you to know, he's probably gonna break it. He's probably the one breaking it.
This one?
I thought he took that. Saw him come over here and it was
probably used it. We probably returned it. It's not where I had it last.
Oh, you know how stupid Jackson is?
You guys use it, but
You wanna know how stupid Jackson is? I get on the computer and he's like, I was gonna get on there. I'm like, no, you weren't. You were walking around. He's like, well, yeah, but why do you think it was unlocked? I'm like, because I left it unlocked last night. He's like, yeah, because I was gonna get on. I'm like, no, you weren't. You were just walking around. And I got this video to continue making, so let's hope they don't care about that. I don't know what I was gonna say about that. It was just telling me about my younger brother being stupid and being himself. Trust me, I like my younger brother, but not that much. He's annoying. He's always screaming in people's ears. He's always yelling, grabbing us, tackling us, throwing us on the couch. It's annoying. Oh, as you saw that, probably barely because it went by so fast. That monster was frozen. Alright. Now these things have the ability to put continuous damage for every attack they hit. And like I said, continuous damage is like poison in Pokemon. It will just keep doing damage until it runs out. We lost our thing. And I'm getting a bunch of things. But we got one more level. Let's try and get through that. Next stage. We're going to replace that guy with our friend's monster. Just so we can beat this without losing any monsters. And we get, I think, a scroll for it. Or a whole bunch of mana stones. Let's hope whichever one it is good. Plus, we also get the Elven Ranger after this. Alright. As you guys can see, that's not really what he's supposed to look like, right? He's supposed to have a helmet on and everything. That is a transmogrification, which if you spend money and get the transmogrify stones and 300,000 mana stones, which I have enough, I have 2 million. The transmogrify stones are kind of hard to get because I don't want to spend money on the game. I don't have money to spend. I guess my mom owes me $70, but so if you spend money, you can get the pack, and it will give you a whole bunch of stones to do it, and a whole bunch of mana stones to do it with. But I don't want to do it. I feel stupid to waste money for that. I would buy a pack, like a summoning pack, because I can get a thing that can summon a Nat 4 and Nat 5, which is very useful. Ooh, that isn't even better. You can get different rarities. This is rare. We get common. This attack 3, attack 1%, and the sub properties are crit damage plus 2% and speed of 1. So it will be 1. But it will be a little bit faster. Oh yeah, I should probably be reading this. Everything's gone to chaos. She's talking about that thing. I'm a Connor from the Magic Society of the Council. I'm the one who requested help, and I suppose you can tell us what happened here. He's long since been forgotten, but the ancient hero Darren was buried at the deepest end of the Garon Forest. However, the sanctuary was destroyed by someone recently, and we don't know why. I came here after hearing the bad news and ran to the guardians of the sanctuary. I forget. I don't even know what this is. But with you here, the whole place is in fury. We need to get out here. The guardian will return soon. Yikes, not that wolf again. Let's get out of here now. We'll talk about the details later. And Garon Forest cleared. Clearance reward. Elven Ranger. The reward will be sent to your inbox. Alright. Oh, this is Lakana. I wanted to thank you for last time. I'm still looking into the case, but it's hard to find evidence. I was wondering if you could fulfill a request from the council. Recently, ancient ruins were discovered on Mount Sis, and they have been reported of giants' appearance. It's not surprising that monsters are stirred by the ancient ruins' mysterious power. But giants? The council already looks into these matters, but they're busy with the arena. I'm worried that this is too urgent of a matter to be ignored. I can promise you that you will be rewarded handsomely. Durin has praised you as a great summoner, and I have seen your abilities with my own eyes. I know this may sound difficult, but please consider our favor. Let's keep in touch. Thank you. Lakana is in charge of the ancient ruins and relics in the Magic Society. But giants, eh? They're hard to come by in the entire continent. It's gonna get us killed again. I hope not. Alright. And every day you can get 10 stones if you do all these missions, which I can't do because I don't have friends to. I guess I have one friend, but I don't have friends to send friendship to.
Jackson, can you see if you have the Just Dance disc for the PlayStation that we could bring down here and let the girls play?
Alright, let's just skip this because it's just talking about the arena. And I need to end this video soon because it's going to be way too long and I don't want the video to be stretched out. That's the arena where just enter the arena. That one means one rival. You have a whole bunch of rivals. That's a good monster right there, Archimio. It's a light archangel, which is 5-star. Should be able to get the 2 crystals. And that, there we go. We won our first arena battle. That was a sweet victory. Looks like I could have picked a tougher opponent for it. Haha. But you should be careful. Powerful summoners are waiting to take you down. More important matches will be added to competitors listed in the arena menu. The arena's winner-takes-all rule is simple, rather primitive. You can consider the arena as a mini magic war. But this is the only way to keep peace from it. You do remember that we all want checks and balances, right? Personally, what do I want? For you to win. Have it all and take it all. I'm serious. I think that's the best option. Ha ha ha. Oh, check your inbox. I've sent a gift to help you fight. It's all polished. I don't think there's one good thing about the arena. You can punish bad magicians. Really has a bad reputation for being evil, no good scumbag. It felt so good to see him lose like that. I'm looking forward to more matches. Almost forgot we need to set up our defenses. I wrap this up. Alright, well, guys, thank you so much for tuning into this episode. I'm sorry if it's too long. I will think of a good name for it. Probably something funny. But again, thank you so much for tuning in. And I will see all you guys in the next one. Bon voyage.